In this lesson, you're going to learn how to construct an A-line frock for girls wear. This frock has the silhouette of A-line, the shape of the capital letter A. It is a sleeveless style and it has a Peter Pan collar attached to its neckline, and it has button down back opening with snap fasteners. To make the pattern layout, firstly you have to take the material and you have to check the width of the material. Kids wear patterns are very small and narrow, unlike patterns that you make for adults like men's wear or women's wear patterns. Usually the patterns are cut together both for left and right hand side of the garment. That means you have to fold the material and the pattern will be placed on two layers of material. So that means in the fabric you have to make a fold. If you make a fold exactly in the center of the fabric, then it becomes a lengthwise center fold. I'm saying lengthwise because you have to see the grain line of the fabric. If this is the selvage of the fabric, then the lengthwise direction is parallel to the selvage of the fabric. This is called as a straight grain, and this is something that I've already taught you earlier. Now, if the patterns are not too wide, then you have to fold the fabric little away from the center. This is called as a lengthwise partial fold, but if the patterns are very wide, then you can fold the fabric exactly in the center. In this example, I am showing you how to make a lengthwise center fold. So here you can see in this sketch, I am showing how the fabric is folded exactly in the center. If the width of the material is about x centimeters, then once you fold, it will become half of x centimeters. Now read the pattern information. The frock pattern that you made for A-line style has one part to be cut for front and two parts to be cut for back. And the center front of the front pattern will be placed exactly on the folded edge of the fabric. The back part, since it is cut in two parts, it will be placed next to the front pattern, just like how you see in the picture, and the collar part will be cut in 4 layers, and that's why I am showing this pattern being placed twice on the fabric here. So once you place the patterns, you have to draw the outline of the pattern, and according to the seam allowance information I have written here on all the seams, you have to add the cutting line around the outline of the pattern, and then you have to cut out these pattern pieces. Notice that both the patterns have been placed on straight grain. That means the grain line that is marked on the pattern is parallel to the selvage. You must also cut the placket pieces for the center back. On the placket pieces, you're going to stitch the snap fasteners. So as you can see in this sketch, I'm showing you two different kinds of plackets. One is a white placket, which is about 5 centimeters wide, and it has 1.5 centimeters seam allowance all around, and also half part of the placket is fused with paper canvas. This placket will be attached on the left hand side of the center back of the cut and sew part. There's another placket here which is about 2.5 centimeters wide, and this has 1.5 centimeter seam allowance all around, and this also has paper canvas fused excluding the seam allowances. This is like a facing, and this will be attached to the right hand side of the back cut and sew part. The length of the placket will be equal to the length of the opening at center back. So the cut component detail is given below. Front frock is cut 1, back frock is cut 2, collar is cut 4, and placket is cut in 2 strips. One is the wide placket and the second one is the narrow placket. I'm also going to show you the sewing sequence in hand demonstration and also how to stitch on machine. This is a sewing sequence for a simple A-line frock with button down back opening. In stage 1, you have to prepare the 2 collar parts, one for left side and the other for right side of the neck. You have to join front and back frock parts at the shoulder seam. After that, you have to attach collar to neckline using a bias tape. You have to finish the armhole also with a bias tape. After that, you have to join the side seams of front and back frock. Now turn to the back side of the garment. Attach a white placket on the left hand side of the center back. This white placket is extending outside beyond the center back seam, and the right side of the garment will overlap on this placket which is being attached on the left side of the garment. That means the narrow placket has to be attached to the right hand side of center back. Finish the hemline of the frock neatly with hem finish. After that, you have to sew snap fasteners on the placket. Note that you have to press open all the seams during the construction of the frock.